Good evening, everybody. I know this stream is a little bit on the late side. I think in the future I'm going to be doing my live streams earlier in the day if you want me to, but I ended up procrastinating on getting this stream started, so we're ending up doing this late in the day. But on to it. So there are several things I wanted to talk to you about. First, a serious discussion, and then sort of a lighthearted little commentary on the news. But first, we need to end the prejudice against manual labor. So right now, we live in a society where, we live in a society. Sorry if I'm using cheesy lines, but what I'm trying to say is we live in a world where there is prejudice against manual labor. Many men have this perception that manual labor is beneath them, that manual labor is for losers, for uneducated ignoramuses. And this is really bad. People who do simple manual labor, whether that be coal miners or any other type of miners, movers like piano movers and that sort of thing, factory workers, a lot of these people have a much more beneficial impact on society than people that are seen as great people of society, like liberal politicians, movie stars, rock stars. These kinds of people have much worse impact on life. Take rock stars, for example. They live degenerate, disgusting lifestyles, lifestyles that are full of drugs, lifestyles that are full of fornication, lifestyles where they're sleeping with lots of different women, none of which they're married to. Lifestyles where they're supporting the worst things possible. A lot of them support non-Christian lifestyles or are against Christianity, or some of them are openly anti-Christian. And they are making these lifestyles look like great lifestyles. They're making being a rock star look like a great thing that people should aspire to. In addition to that, they're also glorifying music of quite awful roots. Rock and roll is not a nice, wholesome music like classical music. Just like rap and hip hop, it has terrible roots and is not a very good kind of music. Not to say that there haven't been certain rap songs which I've enjoyed, but they're not, these aren't good genres of music as in a whole. So, and rock stars, movie stars, so many of them, the majority of them definitely push terrible agendas. A lot of them vote Democrat, a lot of them support leftist policies, and a lot of them support terrible things. So if the world was proper and right and good, we would live in a world where coal miners and refrigerator movers and piano movers and TV movers were glorified, while rock stars were hated, while rock stars were loathed, or even better yet, in a world where being a rock star is illegal. That would be ideal. I quite frankly hate rock stars, and I hate the majority of movie stars and politicians, certainly. 90% of politicians in America, at least, are just awful. They're just terrible. They support evil, sick agendas. They support the evil, sick agenda that's created by the globalists. They support the globalists' evil and sick agenda. So that was a very serious message I wanted to get off my chest. But now to something more lighthearted. The Barbie movie. So this is a one of those nonsensical woke movies where they're pushing the feminist agenda and some other agendas. So, just to give you an idea of the kind of people that made this movie, the original casting choice for Barbie was going to be Schumer, Amy Schumer, the comedian, but she turned down the role because she thought the movie wasn't feminist enough. It's horribly feminist, so I'm not sure what she was talking about. But it's this terrible woke feminist movie. The the person who made it said that the Ken dolls were meant to just be there for the Barbies. And of course, since everything has to be woke, we have a black Barbie, we have Barbies of all different races, and most importantly, we have a transvestite Barbie. And this transvestite is the Doctor Barbie. Uh, quite interesting that while we're pushing children to have sex change operations to get mutilated by surgeons, you choose the transvestite to be the Doctor Barbie rather than any of the other kinds of Barbies. An interesting coincidence. Um, but this is just another terrible movie. And something I think is interesting is the people that are advertising the movie are trying to hide that this is a woke movie. They're trying to say it's an apolitical movie. They're trying to hide what it actually is. But it's we all know that it's going to be a woke, terrible movie. The actors and actresses have said that they worked on this movie to be a woke movie and they're trying to put the agenda in the movie. They're trying to put the current thing in the movie. And when they asked them, oh, the director said it wasn't a woke movie, the lead actress said, I don't know what they're talking about. So this is obviously just another example of putting the message in a movie and then trying to cover it up because it's now becoming more and more apparent that old trope, go woke, go broke. I know some people think the term go woke, go broke is overused and maybe an anachronistic meme. They think that it's a dead meme, but we're just at this point where everyone realizes it's true. Just look at how much money Bud Light lost for their recent endeavor, or that bank, how much money they lost. It's just it's maybe you can call it a dead meme, but there's a certain point where something isn't a dead meme. It's just the truth. Okay, well, so I think I'm just going to call it good for today. I know my streams keep ending really short, but I'm sort of low on content ideas right now. But I'm working on some other things, and I think I'm going to get this YouTube channel getting a lot better pretty soon. But anyways, I know this was pretty short, but it is what it is, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.